If you're preparing for interviews by typing polished answers, you're practicing writing rather than interviewing. Interviewing is verbal and it can be slightly uncomfortable. In my interview workbook, I share a full structured system with multiple prompts and simulations, but today we're going to focus on one powerful technique. I'll show you the best way to use the ChatGPT voice feature to practice interviews as if they were live. Before we practice answers, we first need to know what questions we're preparing for. In my resume video, I demonstrate how to use AI to analyze a job description. We're going to use that same thing here. So instead of guessing what questions an interview will ask, we will use the job description to identify what they're evaluating and identify the related questions. I'm going to use this general job description in my prompt. I will go to ChatGPT in a web browser where you can see on the bottom left that I'm using a free version. So quick reminder, don't ever put confidential information into any AI tool. I'm going to paste the job description in the prompt field. And then I'll grab the prompt as well. Here's the prompt that we're going to use to act as a hiring manager for this role. Identify the top competencies being evaluated and generate 5 likely interview questions. Explain what each question is evaluating. So I will take this prompt and add it to ChatGPT along with that job description I pasted previously. And we'll go ahead and hit the arrow to send the prompt. So I can see that it's come up with the top competencies being evaluated and top interview questions, along with what each one is evaluating. So this gives me a good idea of how I might answer some of these sample interview questions. I like that it's providing me a bonus question as well, and as always, it's providing extra prompts on the bottom. Now this is the hands-on part. Pause this video and run the prompt with a real job description. The prompt is in the notes below the video. Write down the top 3 competencies being evaluated and then double check all the information. It's always critical to validate outputs as AI can get things wrong. Then come back. Remember, we're working, not watching. This is where learning happens. Now, most people stop here and just read the questions and write their answers. Don't. Interviewing is verbal. Instead of typing, you can use the microphone icon in the chat prompt field. This enables the dictate mode so you can speak your responses. So to practice our interview, we're going to use this prompt, asking it to ask one question at a time and give feedback on clarity, structure, ownership, and specificity, and to provide quotes where relevant. I am going to copy this prompt, and in ChatGPT, I will paste this prompt. I will hit the send icon, and we'll start to get questions one at a time. Once you see the question, you can click the microphone icon and answer the question out loud. If prompted, ensure your browser is able to access the microphone, and then you just talk. You'll see the audio wave as it records. And then when you're finished answering your question, you can just click the check mark, and you'll see your answer transcribed. Review the transcript briefly, and then click the arrow to send the response and receive feedback. I can scroll through and look at all the different feedback and the rankings that it's giving me. And I see some specificity areas and overall score. And I can see some areas to increase my score as well. Now it's your turn again. Copy and paste the prompt from the notes below the video and answer one question out loud. While you can speak the prompt, I'd recommend you paste the prompt to retain accuracy. After sending the prompt, click the microphone icon and respond to the question. No scripting, just talk. Say your answer out loud, and I'll be right here for you after you've practiced at least one question. Now look at the feedback. Was it generic? Ensure it provides specific examples of where you can improve what you said, and in fact, interrogate AI. Why did it provide specific feedback? Did it identify patterns, etc.? If not, ask it to. After you've practiced a few questions one at a time, level it up and practice a longer interview. I'm not going to demo this one, but in the prompt field, you can use this prompt to conduct a full mock interview for the role. You can have it ask specific questions, look for strengths and concerns, give you a rating, and provide specific feedback on what you should improve. Apply this prompt like the other ones and just look for patterns. Hiring managers make decisions based on patterns, not isolated answers. And if the same concern appears a couple times, focus on that area for improvement. Again, always review the feedback and make sure it aligns with what you know of the job role, the company, and your experience to ensure they all align. Ultimately, an interview is about performance and how you speak to your experience. If you want the full structured system with more interview preparation prompts and a scoring rubric, check out my interview workbook. The link is in the notes below. But start here. Turn on the microphone, practice thinking out loud. AI is not replacing you, it's your rehearsal partner. If you're looking for more ways to use AI for your job search, or you're ready to level up your interview practice, I demonstrate a full voice-only mock interview inside my AI for Job Seekers playlist. I'm Jeanette from Geek Speak Translator. I simplify AI so you can move beyond the hype and use it intentionally.